Hello, my Sparkle sisters. This is our live at 5. So I'm so glad you are all here when you are hopping on hashtag live. And if you are catching me on the replay, hashtag replay. I am doing this live from my camera with different lighting, and I must say it looks better. However, I cannot see myself, so I feel like I'm like squinting. And I don't want to put my glasses on because you're going to see the ring light in my glasses and I'm going to look like an owl. So when you are hopping on hashtag live, when you are watching me on the replay, hashtag replay, let me just tell you what I am wearing today. Let me just throw a ring on. I am going to put my Monte Carlo ring on, okay? I have on my creme bracelet. All right. I have my own Serafina, and I have on my gold Dallas hoops, which I haven't worn in a really long time. And I must say, I am loving them. They're so light. Okay, so tonight's live at 5. Oh, make sure that you tag a new Sparkle sister or somebody who you think might enjoy this video. Doesn't have to be in our group, can be just a friend who complimented you on your jewelry, and make sure to share this out on your timeline and your Facebook stories so we can grow our group. All right. Don't forget that the member appreciation is still going on until Sunday when I'm going to announce the winner of a Park Lane gift card. And I want to announce winners of our Logan bracelet and that beautiful stretchy blue and white bracelet. So make sure that you are adding people and everything. So tonight's live at 5, I am so excited for this, is Jewelry Myths Busted. Okay. So we are going to get this. We are going to, I can't even talk. I'm so excited. We're going to set the sparkle wreckage straight and get these jewelry myths busted one at a time. Okay. So this is a great topic because there's so many misconceptions about what you can do with jewelry and how to care for it, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear, or you're having too much on, or oh, that doesn't look good together. You know what? We're gonna bust it all. So my favorite myth to bust, because I do this all the time, is myth number 1 is you can't mix metals. Yes, you can. You can mix metals. And with Park Lane, we have so many pieces that are so versatile that it makes it very, very effortless to do this. So, mixing metals is a rule of trendy, chic, and sometimes a little bit edgy, but you can do it in a classy manner too. So, if you are a little skeptical about mixing your metals, I always say start off slow. So, what I mean by slow is start off basic, okay? So, what we can do is I'm going to show you a little basic blend. All right, let me just get it. A little basic blend. Hang on. I'm looking for my mannequin here. Hang on. We're going to do this because this is the easiest piece that I can show you how you can start. So you can start is taking your Lenox necklace. Now, it may not look like it's two-tone to you, mixed metal, but it sure is. See, it's the silver with the gold paper clip. So here you go. This is your base to start. So now, what can we mix Lenox with? We can mix metal. We can mix her with a lot of things, but what I'm going to start off by showing you is you got your Viper necklace, right? Because it's a two-fer. You got your silver and your gold chain. You could also do this with hazy, but I'm just going to show you for the ease of it. And if you have a silver or gold chain at all at home and it's, great, great, by all means, mix your Lenox with it. So here is our Lennox, beautiful pendant. Now what I would do is I would put her up closer to my neck, right in the nape of my neck. And I'm going to do a 2 look with her. So here is my Viper in silver. So look at how fabulous that is, right? Now it doesn't feel like you're mixing metals, does it? No, and that looks excellent. That is to start. Then you can grab a pair of earrings, okay, to go with this. You could either grab gold or silver. So you can grab your hoops from your Sloan set, and you could even throw the hematite in there if you wanted, right? You can do the gold hoops or the silver Dallas with this. You can even do a stud if you wanted to. So I actually would choose these studs. Where are my studs? My Foxy. So I would go with my Foxy in either silver or gold. I'd probably go with the silver because the chain is silver. The Viper chain is silver. Bring some more silver into that look. But you can do whatever you want because it's your own creativity. So yeah, there's that myth is totally busted, right? And that goes the same with bracelets. You can wear your silver and gold bracelets and stack them up. And that would be a fabulous look. Let me see if I can reach for something. Hang on. Well, instant stack here is your bracelet, your bangle like this, and it does stretch to fit on the wrist a little bit. And it comes in gold as well. This is the flare. That's a great half price item. Okay, let me just reach back for my thingies here. All right, so to complete this look, we will have a mixed metal look on our arm. And the easiest bracelet to get with that is your prayer bracelet, because it has the cross in the middle, which is silver. It has its gold beads and it has these gorgeous, gorgeous tassels. That is a fabulous look. Want to make it into an arm party? Sure, why not? What we're going to do is we're going to take a gold Rika, or a silver, and then we're going to either put a silver or a gold embraceable on each side so you get different textures. You don't like your Rika, you put 2 embraceables, one in silver, one in gold. You don't like your embraceables, you do the same with your Rikas. It's very simple, very easy to mix your metals, and it should not be something that you're petrified of doing. Have fun with it, because I am sure any look that you put together will look fabulous. Okay. The second myth that's busted is costume jewelry looks cheap. Well, number one, busted, is Park Lane is not costume jewelry. It is high fashion jewelry. It is designer inspired and it is fabulous. Okay. So we're not calling this costume jewelry because it is not. Okay. Still on the costume jewelry bit. It looks cheap. Park Lane looks cheap. No, it doesn't. Have you looked at it? No, then you don't know. Because I can assure you that pictures don't do it justice until you watch pictures online and in the catalogs. Don't do these things justice. You have to look at them, you have to get them for yourself. You have to watch my videos because you will see how truly beautiful they are. Take for instance this statement set. Okay, it's sold separately. This is our Hendrix. Does this look cheap? Does this look costumey? No, it is fabulous. There is the necklace. There is nothing cheap looking about this. Okay. And each piece is a high quality, hypoallergenic, and we back it by a lifetime guarantee. So our jewelry is not costume jewelry. Okay. And it is designer inspired at a fraction of the cost. Now I'm going to show you this. This is a designer inspired piece. This piece, like by the design house, goes for thousands of dollars. But here at Park Lane, you can get this in for under $100. Or when you use our sale, half off. So even better. This is called the Esme necklace. She is a beautiful classic piece. Hang on, I'm just trying to get her to show you. And this is one of our designer inspired. Okay, the designer version costs thousands, while ours costs under 100. And then probably under 60 when you get it for half off. Just calculating the tax and stuff. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is mother of pearl. She is 2 chains in one where you can mix and match her. Okay. Now, what I am wearing is the Serafina. The Serafina in the design house is thousands of dollars as well. But however, because we are designer inspired, we will get this for you for sale price. Okay. So I think we busted that myth. So 2 myths are busted. Okay. Let me just ask you something. Have you ever had anybody that thought your Park Lane was like real jewelry? Because I have. Like, not like I'm not saying like, but like I'm saying like real gold. I have. And this is one of the rings. And they are shocked when it is not. And then I tell them that they could get this for $35 with a $90 purchase. So kudos to the designers and kudos to the manufacturers because we're all looking fabulous these days in our Park Lane jewelry. Okay. Third myth, busted. You should only wear jewelry for a special occasion. No, you should not. You wear it every day, whether it be a simple stud, a single necklace. You do not have to worry about wearing your jewelry, saving it for special occasions because every day, ladies, deserves to sparkle, right? You deserve to feel good. And then you're just going to feel put together. Like I am exhausted going into work and getting ready. Sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm not going to put anything on. I'm not in the mood. But you know what? I force myself to. And just a simple pair of earrings, my necklace, I am good. And it actually makes me feel better because I'll catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh, thank God you put those earrings on because they're making your face look well rested. And it's true. And you know what? It just makes us feel a little bit better about ourselves. So wear your jewelry, ladies, just not to sleep or in the shower or swimming, okay? Because we want to preserve it. All right. Now, layering jewelry is complicated. Now, I busted this last week when I did our layering live. So you can, first of all, you can layer like a pro because we give you pieces that are layered already, okay? Like I just showed you the Esme. How about Galaxy? It's layered already, right? You don't have to think, but then it's really not that difficult. So what you want to do is you want to get, when you layer, you could either layer 2 pieces or 3 pieces. You can make a messy neck. You can do whatever you want. When you layer your pieces, so let me show you this. Hang on. We're going to take this back, okay? When you layer your pieces, so you want the 2 layers, right? So just for instance, you're going to take you know what? Let me do it with an impression necklace because impression necklaces are the go-to for layering. So you're going to take your dainty necklace, okay? And you're going to put that at the nape of your neck. This is for a 2-layer. You're going to put that at the nape of your neck. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your little statement piece and you're going to make it longer, okay? And you want 1 to 1.5 inches between each layer. Now, if you want to get into 3 layers, I am going to tell you, you're going to still keep this little dainty by your neck. You're going to take this pendant, okay? And then you're gonna have a longer chain. So your pendant is gonna be in the middle and then your longer chain. Or you can do it a different way. You can keep this longer. And if you want it longer, ladies, by all means, get an extender because it just elevates the look. And there's extenders that are available that you can get like really long. So 3 layers, I would put that right in there. There is your viper, and we have all this room in between. Okay, let me just do this. Here she is. And that is a fabulous look. So don't be afraid to layer. It's easy. And if you need help, you can always text me or message me or post in the group. Say, hey, look, I want to layer these 3 necklaces. What can I do? What does it look good with? Okay, you can either even layer your rings, and by all means, we have fantastic rings that are already layered. We have the Paradigm, right? This is a fabulous set. We have our Ember, we have Journey in silver. Okay, or you can just go ahead and start stacking your own rings. You know, we have Cutesy. So what can we stack with Cutesy? Well, we could stack her with anything. So let's see. Cutesy can go in the middle of the 2 Paradigms. So you have all the jewels at your fingertips and all the looks. You need help? Like I said, you just asked me. Now look at how great that looks together. That looks fabulous. So you could stack your rings, you stack your bracelets. And remember, when we're stacking bracelets, you want to frame your statement piece. You want to frame your boldest color. You want to frame, frame, frame. So you could either do 3 or 5, depending on what you want. I'm just saying, when you layer, you want it to be an odd number of pieces because they look better together. That's what the fashion gurus say. Now, I want to know if you're a minimalist or a maximist when you stack, because I'm kind of a maximist. So I like my big arm parties. I like rings stacked. I like necklaces layered. I like all those kinds of things. And just do what you feel good. But let me know. I want to know, are you a minimalist or a maximista, a maximist, okay? Now, myth number 5. You can't clean high fashion jewelry. Yes, you can. Now, what I'm going to say are the 5 S's, and I'm going to read them because sometimes I forget. No, I don't have it right here. Now, the 5 S's are this, because this is going to make the life of our jewelry live for a very long time. So the 5 S's, these are the don'ts. No sprays, okay? Make sure that you spray your hair and your perfume is dried down before you put on your jewelry, okay? Number 2, no showers. Please don't shower with your Park Lane jewelry, and don't even leave it in the bathroom when the bathroom steams, okay? 3, no swimming. Do not submerge yourself in water with your Park Lane jewelry, please, okay? No sanitizers. Don't spray your sanitizers on your hands with your rings on, okay? Anyway, even when I wear my wedding band, I take it off because I want the sanitizer and the soap to get under my ring, okay, where germs can hide. So ladies, please put them to the side, make sure your hands are dry, and then you can put them on. And then no excessive sweating. So please don't run a marathon in your Park Lane jewels. And if you do sweat with them on, you are going to take your handy dandy little case like this. And before you go to bed every night, you should wipe off what you wore just so you can preserve it. Okay? So these are great. A microfiber cloth is great. And your jewelry will be as fabulous as you are for a very long time. Okay? So I hope I busted some myths for you. I think I did. All right. Now, Now that your jewelry's smart, we're a little bit smarter, all of us. Which myth surprised you the most? So I want to see it in the comments. Which myth surprised you the most? I always think that people are surprised by the layering and that we're not costume jewelry, because we're not costume jewelry. Okay. And remember that the sale is buy two, get half off. Make sure you're tuning in every night at 8 p.m. and tagging me on the team page, because we have lots of presentations. And I'm going to be making a special presentation the last night of that event, and any orders that are ordered before tonight are early bird orders, and you will be in to win an Arcadia bracelet. How cool is that? Okay, so thank you so much for hanging out with me at Live at 5. I have so much fun doing these segments. I really hope that you all enjoy it. And life is too short for boring jewelry. So keep shining. I want you to mix, layer, and keep busting our myths. Okay, so have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow night when we talk about gift giving. Take care.